Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for, and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. All right, please give me a clear message with a very clear understanding from my lovely Sagittarius, please. Please help the message find those who need to hear it. All right, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. Sag, this reading is going to cover how they are viewing you, how they're feeling about you, what their hopes and intentions are towards you, the challenge between the two of you, their next actions, as well as a potential outcome. We have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. All right, got 3 tens here, Sagittarius. So tens typically do represent completion in some form. So we're going to have to take a look and see. Maybe it's the completion of a chapter. I don't know. We're gonna have to get into it and see. But I definitely feel like it's very significant. You know, there's somebody's overall energy towards you right now is a Three of Pentacles. I feel like they do feel like there's still potential here in a connection. I do feel like this is somebody who is really trying to get along. They're trying to work on things. Like they're trying to like not rock the boat. That's kind of the energy that I feel here. To me, this kind of feels, Sagittarius, whether this is somebody that is a past energy or somebody that you are currently dealing with. Maybe it's an on and off situation for some of you. Just take it how it applies for your situation. It feels like things have been very, very challenging, very, very difficult here. And I feel like they realize that you've gotten to a space where you are like just absolutely fed up, okay? And so I feel like, I don't want to say that I feel like somebody is going to be walking on eggshells, but that it's a bit of how it feels. Like someone's being very careful, cautious, and deliberate to, you know, to work on the things they need to work on. And I don't want to say walking on eggshells, but it's like if you've told this person 100 times what the problems are, it's like I feel like they're trying to really like hyper focus on those things, and they're, you know, trying not to do anything. They're trying to just, you know, keep things good between the two of you. Now, they could be trying, you know, I feel like someone's like trying to prove themselves here a little bit, like prove that, you know, you guys, it can work, you guys can be, you know, because they could feel like you're on the fence here, or they could worry about that. I do feel like this person thinks very highly of you here, but there could have been a lot of conflict between the two of you in the past. Got that Five of Wands. I do feel like this person sees you as somebody who's very caring, nurturing, loving, supportive. You know, and I feel like they view you as somebody who has like a heart of gold, Sagittarius. I also feel like they know that they pushed you to your limit. And now they feel like you're indecisive here. So whether this is like indecisive about staying, or whether this is indecisive about letting somebody back into your life. And I feel like they are not quite sure. When you have that moon energy, they don't know what's going to happen next here. So I feel like they're somebody, it definitely looks like either somebody is like, if this is somebody that you're still involved with, they're just being extra careful. If this is somebody you're in separation with, it looks like somebody's moving back towards you here. Okay, especially with this Three of Wands energy. Three of Wands can definitely be a card of like sending something out there. So it could definitely be communication here. you know, you have 2 3s here, and 3s in the tarot can represent creation and expression, forward movement. So I do feel like something is kind of shifting here. I feel like you are going to be at least receiving some kind of communication here, and somebody's really trying to be very careful, be very cautious. They're really thinking before they speak, you know, that kind of thing here. And the 3 of Wands, to me, it feels like, one, it can be a card of like looking towards the future. So it's like them looking ahead and kind of seeing that this is something that they feel like can be successful moving forward. The 3 of Wands is a card of having positive expectations. So I definitely feel like somebody is trying to be hopeful. They're trying to be positive. Now they do see you. This is how they're viewing you. So they could view you as a generally a pretty optimistic person, but they could also kind of view you as kind of waiting. The 3 of Wands can definitely be a card of waiting. And it's like waiting to see, has something really changed? Has this person really, you know, have they really changed? Are they going to stick with this? Is this something that's going to just kind of revert back to kind of old ways after a little bit? That's kind of the energy where I feel like somebody's seeing you as kind of watching them that way. Like you're open, you're hopeful, but you're still watching, like you're still cautious. They are feeling the 10 of Cups. So I definitely feel like somebody's wanting to like reconnect with you, whether you're still with this person or it's a past person. It's like, you know, reconnect the connection. Okay. And they're feeling happy. They're feeling optimistic to be in your life, to have the opportunity to work on things here with you. With the 10 of Wands as their hopes and intentions, to me this says that they know that things have been very difficult, and I do feel like it's like wanting to kind of close that chapter out, especially with these multiple 10s here. It's like they're really wanting to put that chapter behind you guys and be able to start something brand new together. Now the 10 of Wands can also be, you know, if you have a lot on your plate, Sagittarius, and I feel like some of you guys do, like you could just have a lot of responsibilities on your plate at this time. They could be wanting to kind of ease some of that for you as well. So maybe this is like doing extra things, you know, around the house, or helping out in some other way, you know, just being very supportive, kind of trying to make life a little easier for you while you deal with the things that you have going on in your life. The 10 of Swords as the challenge. Some of you guys, like I said, it's either that they know that you have one foot out the door, or that maybe you have separated, and it's like that has shown them that that is not what they want. Okay, so maybe it took a separation, or took you either you walking away or you getting real close to it for somebody to really wake up and see, you know what, this is not what I want here. And I feel like this has been a long time coming, this the ending of this chapter that you've been in here, Sagittarius, but it may have taken you taking some big action like that in order for this to kind of come about here. We have the 7 of Wands for their next actions and behaviors. You know, the 7 of Wands can just be a very determined or persistent energy. So it could just be this person, you know, being very determined, very persistent. They could feel like you still have a little bit of a guard up when it comes to them, that maybe you're still not, even though you may be in this person's life, or you may be, you know, trying to reconnect with somebody here, that it's still not the way that it used to be. Like you're still not fully open to it. But let's take a look and see. But that could just, you know, be spurring them to, you know, continue to work at it and to be determined here. We have the 5 of Swords. They feel like you're still conflicted moving forward here. The 7 of Wands can be a card of conviction, so they could just be wanting you to be sure. The Strength card, but I feel like they're just going to keep showing up every day trying to prove it to you until you do. They can tell that even moving forward a little bit here, Sagittarius, that you don't have a strong sense of conviction about this connection, that you're still not sure that it's like you're seeing this big change in them. But it's like, is this change really going to last? Is this something that's going to stay? Or is it going to revert back to the old? I feel like we've had I feel a similar message that we've had recently for you, Sagittarius. But I definitely feel like somebody is deciding. The 7 of Wands is Leo energy. The Strength card is also Leo energy. You guys definitely could be dealing with a Leo here. I see the King of Wands as well. The 6 of Wands. But you have a lot of Leo energy, so maybe Leo season could be very significant for you too. But it is a very determined energy. It's a very bold energy. Someone's like, you know what, you're not sure, but I'm gonna show up every day until you are sure. I'm gonna make you sure. I like the potential outcome as the King of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of action. And I feel like this is something that's very new, because in the past, I feel like you've gotten a lot of lip service, Sagittarius. I feel like there's been like a lot of promises, a lot of I'm going to do this, I'm going to work on this, I'm sorry's, but no actions that have backed it up until now. I think you're getting a lot of action now. So I actually like this, whether this is somebody that you're still with or somebody that's coming back into your life. I definitely feel like somebody is wanting to prove themselves to you. But that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. The signs that I'm seeing for you, I see Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. I see all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So those are the signs that I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.